Gentle Yoga for Everyone. Today I'm here to flow through a 1 hour live yoga class. So get comfortable, I should say, get in some comfortable clothes, loose fitting, and meet me on your mat. This is a hybrid class. I'll call it hybrid with YouTube and also my Zoom students. Today we're going to have our mat in a horizontal alignment. Hello, welcome. So here we are. The format of the class is that we start with a warm up. After warm up, we proceed into practice. So once we make our way onto the mat, just go ahead and we're just going to do a little bit of knee bends. Okay, so alternate knee bends, bending the knee, lift, and guiding the opposite arm in front. Breathe deep. Righty, so we're just warming up the legs, warming up the arms. And what we can do now is we can just begin to lift the leg a little higher. Take your time, breathe deep. From here, we're going to take a deep breath. On the exhale, release your foot down, palms face forward. We're going to guide the arms outward and upward. Fingertips flowing to the sky. When you're ready to release your breath, fold the body forward, bending your knees. We're going to guide our belly inward. We'll connect with a forward fold. Let the chest rest on your thighs. Guide your chin towards your collarbone and keep your eyes open. From here, we're going to step our feet outward. Take a breath, step the feet outward, straightening your legs. We're going to take a wide-legged stance. We'll connect with a wide-legged forward fold, keeping eyes open. From here, take an inhale breath, lift those glute muscles up, begin to bend your elbows. Let the crown of the head flow towards the mat and allow the muscles in the legs to get a good stretch. From here, we're going to take a breath. We're going to begin to walk our hands towards the left foot. See if you can maybe connect with the left ankle. It's okay if you can't, just do what you can. And we're just going to gently guide the body closer towards that left leg. All right, so now we get more of a stretch in our obliques. We stretch muscles in the back. Very good for the body. From here, we're going to take an inhale breath. We're going to walk hands center and then walk our hands to the opposite foot. Take your time. Encourage your hands to flow towards the ankle. Each time you exhale, gently guide your heart a little bit closer towards that thigh. Breathing deep. From here, we're going to take a breath. We're going to release if we're holding the ankle. Walk the hands center. Returning to the wide-legged forward fold position. And now we're going to heel toe the feet inward. Let's breathe heel toe, heel toe. Legs will flow closer and closer together. Ultimately, thighs will touch. And from here, we're going to lift our toes off of the mat. Get all the toes off of the mat. Let the weight of the body sink into your heels, rooting yourself into your mat. From here, we're going to take another breath. On the release of breath, relax your toes. Begin to soften the knees with a slight bend. And then we're going to begin to lift the heart up. Rise up slowly, palms facing forward. The breath guides the arms to extend outward. Keep lifting the heart. Keep your elbows straight. And guide the hands to rise up towards the sky. Relax your shoulders. Observe how your heart is beating and breathe deep. From here, we'll rotate the arms in and guide them closer. Palms touch. With the palms touching, take another breath. On the release of breath, soften the elbows. Press palms together firmly. And we're going to meet at heart center, relaxing shoulders. Thumbs will touch the center bone of the chest. Well, let's gaze downward for a moment of reflection. During this moment of reflection, if you'd like, you can set an intention or even maybe a dedication for your practice today. or you can simply remain connected to heart energy. From here, let's take a long cleansing breath. And when we release the breath, we're going to blink our eyes open a little wider. And we are now ready to start our yoga practice for today. In today's yoga practice, let's start with a tree pose. Okay? So we'll flow there by bending the right knee. Let's breathe, bend the right knee. The right heel lifts, keep your right toes on the mat. And now we're going to guide the right knee to flow outward. Right sole of the foot touches the inner leg. Gaze actively at a focal point. This helps with balance. If you want to go deeper into this posture, you can take an inhale and begin to lift up your bending knee. Place your foot on low leg, or you can even use your hand to guide the foot upper thigh. Avoid the knee. The choice is yours. I'll stick with low leg today. From here, take a breath, press palms together and let your hands flow upward. Palms will release forward. Keep a slight bend in the elbow. And remember, with yoga, sometimes we sway, sometimes we come out of the posture, and that's perfectly fine. Just keep breathing. The next breath rotates the arms in and we guide them closer, palms touch. With the palms touching, we bend the elbows, flowing the heart center. From heart center, we'll guide the bending knee forward. Let your foot release to the mat. Take a breath, shift your weight to both heels equally. Legs are straight, thumbs resting heart center, shoulders relaxed. Observe the fluid nature of your breath. And on the next inhale, we're going to bend opposite knee. Let's breathe, bending left knee, left heel rises. The breath will guide the bending knee to splay outward. Sole of the foot touches the inner leg. From here, we gaze actively at the focal point. That helps us with balance and focus. Once you're ready, take your inhale breath. If you want to go deeper, you can lift up that left knee and place the foot on the low leg, or you can use your hand and guide the foot to the upper thigh. We want to avoid the knee. Today, I'm going to stick with low leg. From here, let's take a breath. On the exhale, press palms together. Let your hands flow upward. Release your palms forward and relax shoulders. Keep a slight bend in your elbows. Keep your heart lifted. Every time you exhale, guide the belly inward. This is a great way to balance the body and balance the mind. From here, we'll rotate the arms inward and guide them closer, allowing palms to touch. Nice flow. Breathe deeper. On the release of breath, lower your hands, pressing the palms together actively. We're going to flow to heart center. Very nice control. Once you're at heart center, we're going to guide the bending knee forward. Let's breathe. Bending knee flows forward. And we're going to release the foot onto the mat. From here, let's press the palms together. Allow the arms to flow upward. Release the palms forward. And let the right arm lower. See how slowly you can lower your right arm? Squeeze the right elbow. Keep that belly flowing inward. Very nice control. Ultimately, the right fingertips flow to the mat. Once there, we're going to take a breath, bend the right knee. The right heel will lift up. Keep your gaze connected with the focal point. And the next breath allows your right foot to rise. So breathe, guide your foot towards your hand. See if you can capture your ankle or pant leg. Keep reaching upward with the left fingertips. So once you've captured either your ankle, foot, or pant leg, if you'd like to go deeper into the posture, on the inhale breath, reach upward with your left hand and guide your toes up to the sky. You're pressing your foot away from the hand, creating an engagement. Very nice. Breathe deeply. This is dancer's pose. From here, we're going to take another breath. On the exhale, we're going to release where we're holding the ankle or foot. Let the foot release down. Right arm will rise. Good job. Let's lift the right arm up. Nice flow. Fingertips flowing to the sky. Relax your shoulders, and this is our mountain pose. One of the simpler yoga postures, however, it allows us to receive benefits from fingertips to toes. Let's gaze actively at the focal point. On the release of breath, slowly lower that left arm. We want to squeeze that left elbow. When you squeeze your left elbow, you activate bicep, tricep muscles. We want to keep those muscles nice and toned and strong. We're going to guide the left fingertips to point towards the mat. Once there, the breath guides the left knee to bend. The left heel will lift up. Keep your connection with your focal point. And on the next inhale breath, reach upward with your right hand and lift up your left foot. Let's breathe and reach. Allow your left hand to either capture your ankle, foot, or pant leg. Keep your heart lifted. From here, we'll take a breath and we can guide the left toes up to the sky, pressing the foot away from the hand, connecting with a deeper flow into the dancer's pose. From here, take a big breath. When you release the breath, you'll release your ankle, foot, or pant leg. Let your foot lower and guide the left arm to rise. Good job. Lift up the left arm. Very nice. From here, we'll rotate the arms in and we're going to flow into chair pose. Let's breathe. On the release of breath, we're going to bend the knees. Guide your tailbone back. I'm going to show. So you want your tailbone flowing back. So from fingertips to tailbone, you're bending deeply and creating a diagonal line. Very good. Actively press your belly inward. This will engage your core muscle group. Very good for the body. From here, allow the arms to flow closer, palms touching. With the palms touching, the breath will guide the elbows to bend. Breathe, bend your elbows, guide your hands towards your heart, and begin to lift up your left heel. So we have our left heel lifted, both knees bending. The next breath guides the left knee to lift, so breathe. Pull your belly in, lift up the left knee, keep the left leg close to the right. And now we're gonna lift the leg a little more. If you can, if you want more, you can cross the leg on the standing leg. Excellent flow. From here, we're gonna take a deep breath. Allow breath to connect with heart energy. Next inhale, left knee rises, uncrosses, and allow the left foot to release down. Keep your knees bending. Keep your heels rooted into your mat. And keep guiding the belly inward. Excellent flow. Now, we're going to focus on our right knee. We're going to inhale, lift the right knee up. The right heel rises. Keep right leg close to left. The standing leg is still bending. If you'd like a little more, take a breath. Lift that right knee a little higher. We're going to cross the leg, opening up the hip. Excellent flow. This is a great way to balance the body and balance the mind at the same time. Keep breathing deep. On our next inhale breath, we're going to lift the right knee up. Let's breathe. Lift the right knee, uncross. Exhale, lower the right foot back down to the mat. Once the heels are rooted in the mat, take a breath. On the exhale, let the body release forward. Bend the knees, keep the eyes open. Place your full palms on the mat. Your chest is lowered to touch the thighs. From here, we're going to take an inhale. Let's step the feet outward, straightening our legs. All right, so decide how deeply you want to go into your wide-legged forward fold. And once you connect with that foot position, take a breath. As you release the breath, begin to bend the elbows. And see if you can guide your elbows to the mat. If you can't, it's okay. Just stay where you are. Always listen to your body. We're going to guide our chin towards the collarbone. and allow the crown of the head to float towards the mat. This is one of the gateway poses to get to our headstand, handstand. It's a very good way to strengthen the muscles in the shoulders and arms. From here, let's take a deep breath. On the exhale, we're going to begin to press the palms into the mat, lift the elbows up, kind of do a push-up movement, then straighten the elbows. Adjust the feet as necessary. From here, let's connect with the flat back forward fold. We want all 10 toes pointing towards the front of the room. Keep your weight rooted in your heels. Keep your legs straight. From this position, on the inhale breath, we're going to lift the arms up to shoulder level. Palms face down, lift your glutes up. Guide the crown of the head forward towards the wall in front of you. Keep your shoulders pressing away from the wall in front and keep guiding the belly inward. Excellent flow. This is so good for the back, so good for the legs. Let's breathe deep. On the release of breath, we're going to lower the arms. Let the fingertips connect with the mat. Once your fingers are on the mat, take a breath and guide your heels inward, guide the toes in. Keep heel toeing until ultimately the thighs touch. Once your thighs touch, take a full breath. On the exhale, guide your arms behind you. Palms face each other, and now let the arms rise up to hip level. The palms will be facing each other, the arms are straight. Crown of the head flowing to the wall in front. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, and let's enjoy this flat back forward fold. A great way to tone leg muscles and strengthen our core. From here, we're going to take a long cleansing breath through our nose. Let's breathe. When you exhale, guide the hands closer. Fingertips touch. Interlace your fingers and clasp your hands behind your back. Once you have your hands clasped behind your back, take an inhale breath. On the exhale, we're going to guide the hands upward. Now, if your hands are not clasping, that's fine. Just have your palms facing each other, and we want the hands to flow upward. We want to engage our shoulders, all right? So the shoulders are a ball and socket joint that require 360-degree range of movement to maintain healthy mobility. Keep breathing deep. So we have the hands flowing to the sky. If you're super flexible, you can take a breath and let your hands flow towards the wall in front of you. Slowly, slowly. Be gentle with your body. Listen to your body. From here, we're going to take an inhale breath and allow breath to connect with heart energy. On the next inhale, that's when we'll lift our hands up. Let's breathe. Go at your own pace. Don't be rushed by my cues. Ultimately, the hands are going to lower towards the wall behind you. We're going to release the fingers. Let the hands lower towards the legs and begin to bend your knees. As you bend your knees, you hinge in hips. Hang like a rag doll. Shoulder blades are spreading across the back. The next breath allows us to rise up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, guiding the palms forward. Allow the arms to extend outward. Breathe deeply as the weight continues to sink into the heels, and let your fingertips float to the sky. Let's meet up in mountain pose. Let's find peace within the mountain pose. We're observing the fullness of the breath, observing the texture of the breath as we take best care of our bodies. From here, let's take a deep breath and rotate the arms in. Guide them closer, palms touching. With the palms touching, breathe a little deeper. On the release of breath, bend your elbows and press the palms together actively so we can float to heart center. Be sure to relax your shoulders. From here, we're going to take another breath. On the release of breath, fingertips flow forward. Release the palms so the arms flow to a parallel position. From the parallel position, guide the left arm to rise and cross. All right, so now we make an X shape with the arms. From here, the breath allows the elbows to bend, fingertips flow up to the sky. We have our left arm on top. From here, lower the left hand towards the front of the room. Left palm faces up. Begin a wrapping motion. Be gentle with the body. Wrap as much as you can. And keep breathing deeply. Now, we're going to focus on our right leg. We're going to take a breath and we're just going to guide the right foot forward, lifting it forward so the foot lifts, and then we're going to cross the leg and lower the sole of the foot back to the mat. So we've just crossed the right leg in front of the left. From here, we're going to take a deep breath. On the release of breath, we'll bend the knees. When you bend your knees, your right heel will lift off of the mat. Bend nice and deeply, guiding the belly inward. From this bending position, we're going to focus on that right leg again. We're going to begin to continue wrapping the right leg around the left. So you'll have to lift the toes and wrap. Now, if you're feeling really wiggly, just keep your toes on the mat. So the choice is yours. Now, let's begin to unwrap. Let's breathe, unwrap. Place the sole of the foot back on the mat. And the breath allows the palms to release. Unwrap the arms. Breathe deep. Begin to straighten knees, straighten elbows. The breath guides the left arm to rise, uncross. Now we're back at the starting position. So, now we're going to do the right arm. Inhale, right arm rises and crosses. The breath guides the elbows to bend. Fingertips flow towards the sky. Let's breathe deep. On the exhale, lower the right arm. Right hand flows forward, right palm faces up. Keep wrapping the right arm and encourage the palms to flow towards each other. It's okay if they don't touch. The more you do this, the more flexible you'll become. Let's breathe deep. On the exhale breath, that left foot is going to flow forward, and we're going to cross that forward and cross the leg. The left sole of the foot on the mat. Breathe deep. Exhale, bend both knees, hinge in hips. Good. It's like you're sitting in a chair. From here, if you want to go deeper, take a breath. We're going to lift that left foot up and begin to cross, and cross. This is called an eagle pose. This posture promotes balance. This posture promotes focus, and it tones up the leg muscles while strengthening the spine. From here, we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to uncross and guide the left foot back to the mat. Inhale, begin to straighten knees, release your palms, unwrap the arms. Hands lower. The breath guides the top arm to rise, and we uncross the arms. Good. Let's release the arms all the way down. Relax shoulders. Awesome flow. So we're about 30 minutes into practice. Great time for water break. So this is a great time to hydrate. Also, remember, you don't have to wait for a designated water break to hydrate. I'm going to check the comments. If you have any questions, type them in the chat. I must mention beforehand that I'm a visual impairment and almost blind. Okay, alrighty, so let's see. Thank you to, it's hard to read these, Tobias. Thank you to Sylvia. Thank you to Rose. Thank you for all of the great comments. Alrighty, so good stuff. The format of the class is after we do the water break, we resume. I generally resume seated. That's probably what I'll do today. If there are any specific postures you'd like to flow through today, drop them in the comments and I'll make sure we get to those postures. Alrighty. Okay, very good. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you stay hydrated. right, for those of the, okay, since this is a live stream, for those of you that are joining just now, my name is Candace. I'm a certified yoga instructor. In addition to doing virtual yoga, I also have a yoga program that I've set up at local mental health hospitals as well. Alrighty, welcome back, welcome back. And this class has my Zoom students as well. So welcome back. We're gonna resume seated on our mats. We're gonna resume seated on our mats, all right? We have our mats in a horizontal alignment. And from here, let's resume with the soles of the feet on our mats, toes pointing forward. Press your belly in. You wanna actively press the belly in. By pressing the belly in, this activates the abdominal wall, strengthens abdominal wall. So from this position, we're gonna take a breath. And when we exhale, our knees are gonna flow to the right, stacking your legs. So keep your legs stacked. Very good. From here, we're gonna take a breath and we're going to guide the left hand to capture the left ankle, and we're going to guide the heel towards the glute muscle. All right, and you can just open up the right knee, right? Very good, like this, like so. Now we're gonna focus on our left glute muscle. We're gonna take a breath, and you can just either have your hands on the mat, or more advanced, you can just have the elbows bending, okay? More advanced. Good. Arms would be shoulder level. So we're gonna focus on our left glute muscle. We're gonna inhale, lift the left glute muscle up. So lift the left glute and squeeze it actively. Keep your belly pressing in and keep your heart lifted. Very nice. Breathe at your own pace, breathe freely, observing how the heart is beating, and you're keeping that glute activated and squeezing. From here, we're gonna take a deep breath. On the exhale, lower that left glute back down to the mat. Very good. We're gonna do it again. Inhale, lift and squeeze the left glute. Breathe deep, notice the heart, notice the length in the spine, and notice how the belly presses inward as you keep squeezing that glute muscle. From here, take a breath. When you exhale, lower the glute back down, and now we're gonna release the arms down. Let the body rotate towards the right and place your hands on your mat. Your hands are framing the front leg. Now we're gonna focus on the left knee. We're gonna take a breath. We're going to guide the left foot away from the body so we can straighten the left leg. So when we straighten the left leg, squeeze your left kneecap and also squeeze that left glute muscle. Point the left toes, all right? So you point the left toes. So we're in a half split, and this is a great way to prepare the body for the splits. It's very good for opening hips and strengthening leg muscles. From here, take a deep breath. When you exhale, bend your left knee. You're guiding your left heel back towards that glute muscle. Relax the glute back onto your mat. All right, let's do it again. Inhale, lift the glute, extend the back leg to straighten. You're pointing the back toes, and the left kneecap is flowing towards the mat, okay? Very good, it's touching the mat. The heart is lifted, the breath is full. From here, we're gonna take an inhale breath. On the exhale, we're gonna bend the left knee, guide the heel towards the glute, bring the glute back to the mat. The next breath lifts both knees up. So let's breathe, lift the knees up, and we connect with the starting position. So we have the soles of the feet on the mat. Let's breathe deeply. On the release of breath, knees flow opposite direction. Alrighty? Can you still see me, Alana? Give me okay, very good. I gotta do check-ins with my Zoom students. Okay, so we're gonna breathe, the knees flow to the left, stacking the legs. We're gonna use our right hand to capture right ankle. We're gonna take a breath and lift that leg, and we're guiding the heel towards the glute. It's okay if your heel doesn't touch the glute, that's fine. From here, just adjust accordingly, adjust yourself. Very good, because we want the left knee really opening up. We want to practice for our splits. So now we're going to focus on the right glute. Okay, you can either keep your hands on the mat or more advanced, we have the arms shoulder level. Focusing on the right glute, inhale, lift the right glute up, and squeeze it, squeeze it. We want to activate the glute muscle. We want to keep the heart lifted. We want to keep the belly flowing inward. Excellent flow. Take another long cleansing breath. On the exhale, relax the glute muscle back down to the mat. Beautiful flow. We're going to do it again. Inhale, lift that glute muscle up and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yes. The glutes are the largest muscle group in the body, all right? So it's very important to have strong glutes. It helps with the posture. From here, we'll take another breath. On the release of breath, lower the glute, and let's release the arms down. So now that we have the arms lowered, we're going to focus on our right leg. We're going to take a breath, and we're going to guide the right foot outward away from the body, straightening the right leg. Squeeze the right kneecap, and you want to encourage the back toes to point, and the back kneecap can flow towards the mat. Keep your heart lifted, and breathe deep. All right, excellent flow. Observe how your heart is beating. Observe how the breath is flowing. From here, we'll take an inhale breath. As you exhale, we're going to bend the back knee and guide the heel back towards the glute, returning the glute to lower to the mat. Right, let's do it once more. Inhale, glute rises, we're squeezing it, and we're guiding the back leg to straighten. We're pointing the toes on the right foot. Notice how the heart remains lifted, and notice how your breath remains full. Excellent flow. From here, we're going to take an inhale breath. On the exhale, begin to bend your right knee, guide your heel towards that glute muscle. Release the glute onto the mat. From here, we're going to take a breath. Let's lift both knees up. Guide the soles of the feet back to the mat. Now the knees are going to flow to the right. With the knees flowing to the right, I'm just adjusting myself. We're going to use that left hand to capture the left ankle, lift the left ankle, and just open the leg up just a little bit. We don't want the heel touching the glute. Just have it opened a little bit. Now we're going to focus on the right leg. Take a breath, lift the right knee, extend the right leg forward. So the legs are kind of shaped like the letter L, the capital letter L. Very good. Flex your right foot. We have the right foot flexing. We're going to inhale the arms overhead. From here, we're going to take a deep breath. When we exhale, rotate the upper body towards the straight leg. Have your heart pointing in the same direction as your flexing foot. From here, we're strengthening hamstrings and quadriceps with the foot flexing. We're engaging all the tendons and vessels and bones in the feet and toes. Very good for the body. From here, allow the arms and the hands to be parallel. Breathe deep. On the exhale breath, lift your heart a little more and think about diving forward towards the flexing foot. Let's move slowly, reaching the hands, fingertips, trying to reach past the toes. Take your time. In yoga, the slower you move, the better. Let your body release over the straight leg. Remember, don't strain, don't pull, just let your body release with gravity. Let your body soften and relax. Allow the head to lower. Allow your facial muscles to relax and soften. Observe the fullness of the breath. This posture is also good for preparing for splits because we're in a half split position and we're folding forward, stretching leg muscles, and with the bending knee, the bending knee is allowing the hips to open a little more. very good for the body. From here, let's take an inhale breath, guide our arms to flow downward, away. All right, so the arms are flowing downward, and then ultimately the fingertips flow towards each other. See if you can have the fingertips touch or bring your palms towards each other. You know, connect with what works best for you right now. If you're able, go ahead and clasp your hands. All right, so once you connect with the position that works best for your body, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, press hands away from the body and begin to lift your hands up to the sky slowly. All right, so it's a very good thing to invite different movements into the body. It promotes flexibility. It promotes good muscle tone. Just remember, keep breathing deeply. From here, we're going to take a deep breath. When we exhale, we're going to begin to lower the hands. If your hands are clasping, go ahead, release the fingers, and the breath will guide the arms to extend forward towards the front foot. Perhaps you can rest your hands on top of the flexing foot, or perhaps your hands might hover above the leg. In yoga, there is no right and wrong. Just do what your body allows you to do at each moment. Keep your breath full, keep your breath deep. From here, we're going to take an inhale breath. We're going to begin to lift the heart up, lift the body, lift the arms, fingertips flowing to the sky. Keep lifting the heart. Notice all the length in the spine when you lift your heart. Elbows straight, fingers straight. Breathe deep. When you release the breath, palms face outward, away from the body, and slowly, slowly lower the arms all the way down. Ultimately, fingertips connect with the mat or floor. From here, we're going to use that left hand to capture the left ankle. Once you hold the ankle, lift the leg, lift your knee, and guide it towards the straight leg. Knee rises, sole of the foot connects with the mat. Guide your right knee to bend. Let's rotate so we're facing the front. Right? Same flow, opposite side. Take a breath, knees flow towards the left. From here, we'll use the right hand to capture right ankle. Let's breathe, lift the leg up and guide it out. We don't need to bring the heel all the way to the glute. Just we want to open up the leg a little bit, open up the hip. From here, connect with your sit bones, adjust as necessary, use your hands, and now we're going to guide the left leg to straighten. All right, again, adjust the sit bones by lifting yourself up off of the mat. Get the sit bones on the mat. So we have the left leg straight in front, the right knee bending. Your legs are shaped like the capital letter L. From here, let's take an inhale breath, lift the arms overhead. On the exhale breath, we're going to rotate upper body towards the straight leg. Your front foot is flexing. Actively flex that left foot. Let's breathe deeply. On the release of breath, lift the heart a little more, and let's connect with the diving release. Release your breath, release the body towards the straight leg. We're guiding the belly inward, chin flowing towards the collarbone, and just releasing to the pose. Allowing the body to soften. We're observing our body as we flow into this yoga posture. We're observing the rise and fall of the chest. We're observing what our breath sounds like. We're observing our unique heart rhythm. Each time you exhale, let the body soften and relax a little more. From here, we're going to take a breath and we're going to guide the arms to flow back. Let's breathe. Arms are flowing back in the same direction as your glutes. You're going to rotate the arms so your palms can face each other. Continue to breathe deeply. From here, if you're able, go ahead and let the fingertips touch. Go ahead, clasp your hands if you can. From here, let's take a breath, and as we're inhaling, we're going to lift the hands upward. Keep your elbows straight. Keep your shoulder blades touching each other. Go slowly. In yoga, the slower the better. Take your time. Don't rush. Keep your breath full. Allow your breath to connect with heart energy. So this is a great way to activate the shoulder rotator cuff, activate the tendons and vessels in the elbows, wrists, and fingers. Let's observe how fluid the breath and the body is. Let's take a deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly begin to lower your hands behind you. Once the arms are completely lowered, the next breath allows the fingers to release. We're going to guide the arms forward. Hands are flowing towards the flexing front foot. Excellent flow. On the next breath, let's begin to rise up. Let's breathe. Let's lift the heart, lift the body, and lift the arms. Take your time. Don't rush. We're guiding our fingertips to the sky. Be sure to lift your heart up. Straighten those elbows. Keep your fingers straight. Breathe deeply. When you release the breath, release the arms outward and downward. Take your time, and we'll guide our fingertips to touch the mat. Once there, we're going to use the right hand to capture the right ankle, lift the leg, guide the sole of the foot to the mat. Let's straighten the leg. Yes. I'm going to face forward. So we're going to have the feet flowing towards the front. We're going to flex the feet by pressing the ball of the foot away from the body. Guide the tips of the toes towards the body. Let your hands flow behind you. Your fingertips are about 2 inches away from your glute muscles, and your palms are flat on the mat. Let me show. Okay, so that's what that will look like. Whew. Guide the crown of your head upward and relax your low jaw. This is called a staff pose. Staff pose promotes a strong spine and good posture. From here, we're going to take an inhale breath. On the exhale, slide the palms forward and begin to bend your left knee. Use your hands to capture the left heel. We have the right foot flexing. Let's breathe deep, and we're going to begin to lift up the left foot. Using the hand to support, you can either hold your heel, hold your leg, whatever feels best for you. You could even hold the big toe. So many options, yes. So you just make your yoga practice your own. I'm guiding you through the different flows, different options, different variations. So this is how we strengthen the leg muscles. This is how we engage the core. From here, we're going to take another breath. On the exhale, release where you're holding your leg and bring the arms to parallel. Good. Keep the belly pressing in. Breathe deep. Lift the heart up. Every time you inhale, lift your heart. On the exhale breath, we're going to lower that left foot. Keep lifting the heart, and we're guiding our fingertips to the sky. Beautiful flow. From here, let's take a breath. Lower the arms forward and bend the right knee. Pull the belly in. Capture the heel or the leg, whatever feels good for you right now. From here, we're going to take an inhale breath, begin to lift up the right foot. The right leg will straighten, and we can use our hands to support. Very good. You can have your hands along your calf muscle, along underneath your ankle. You can hold your heel, or maybe even the big toe. Pointer, middle finger, and thumb wrapping around big toe is called yogi toe lock. Breathe deep. Keep your heart lifted. Let's breathe so deep we can feel it behind our heart. What a lovely flow. Let's breathe a little deeper. On the release of breath, release where you're holding your foot, leg, or even the big toe. Release it. Keep your heart lifted and keep actively pressing the belly inward. This is how we strengthen the core muscle group, engage the abdominal wall, as well as our pelvic floor. From here, let's take a deep breath. On the release of breath, slowly, slowly lower that right leg all the way down. Ultimately, the right heel will connect with the mat. Keep the heart lifted and the spine lengthened. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe a little deeper. On the release of breath, let the arms release forward. Excellent flow. Now we'll guide both knees to bend. Breathe, bend the knees. Next breath, rotate towards the right. Guide yourself to the top of your mat. We're preparing to lie down. Make sure you have enough space. Once we're at the top of the mat, we're going to take a breath, guide the arms to a diagonal. We have the soles of the feet on the mat. Breathe deep, lifting the heart up. On the release of breath, slowly flow back. One vertebrae at a time, guiding the belly inward. Chin flowing towards the collarbone. Shoulder blades connecting with the mat. The base of the skull connects with the mat. Breathe deep. Exhale, begin to straighten your legs, lower the arms. All right, in the frame a little bit. So let the tip of your nose point upward towards the sky so your neck can be neutral. Keep your shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Make sure the neck is comfortable and the spine is long and straight. Let your arms relax at your side. We close the eyes so we can guide ourselves inward. With eyes closed, let the breath become a little slower and deeper. We want to keep the breath flowing through the nostrils. We observe the vibration the breath creates in the nostrils. We observe the rise and fall of our chest. We observe the lovely sound the breath makes. We allow our breath to guide us inward, to calm, to peace, and to comfort. As we maintain this moment of tranquility and calm, we're going to guide awareness to our toes, allowing the toes to bend and straighten. Slowly begin to move your feet from side to side, activating your ankles. From here, we're going to focus on our kneecaps. Let's breathe and squeeze and release the kneecaps. From here, we'll take another breath and begin to squeeze and release the glute muscles. Let's focus on fingers. We're going to wiggle the fingers back and forth, Bend the fingers, straighten the fingers. Let the hands rotate, activating the wrists. From here, let your hands be still. Focus on shoulders. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the sky. Exhale, relax your shoulders back down. Now, focus on facial muscles. We're going to take a yawn breath. Make a big O with your mouth. Inhale through your nose, but open the mouth. Chin flowing towards the collarbone. On the release of breath, let your low jaw move from left to right, left to right. Begin to wiggle your nose and blink your eyes open. Allow the jaw to be relaxed. And take an inhale breath and guide the corners of the mouth up for a gentle smile. The next breath allows us to begin to bend the knees, turn the body to the left. Left elbow bends, and we create a pillow for our head with the left arm. Guide yourself to a fetal position on your left side. From here, we're going to take an inhale breath. Slowly, slowly begin to lift the head up. Palms are in front of the chest. Press your palms into the mat. Breathe deep. Exhale, slowly, gently press the body upright. Guide yourself to any comfortable seated position on your mat. Lift your heart up. Relax the arms. Let's gaze downward for a moment of reflection. Observe how you're feeling right now. The next inhale breath allows the arms to extend outward. Lift your heart and lift the arms up. Fingertips flowing to the sky. Rotate the arms in. Guide them closer. Palms meet. Breathe deeper. When you release the breath, press your palms together. Begin to bend the elbows. Slowly, we're going to flow to heart center together. Once at heart center, take another breath. On the release of breath, let the body release and flow forward. Let's remember to enjoy the beauty there is in nature. Enjoy the cold winds, cold breezes, the beauty of the sunshine, the beauty of the moonlight. Take it all in and enjoy. The light and love in me, honor the light and love in you. Namaste. Inhale breath, we rise up. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, now I'll move over to my Zoom students and ask them how class was. I'll get your feedback too. Alrighty. Hey, how was class today?
So good, thank you.
You're,
So good.
oh, okay, very welcome, very welcome. So glad you can make it. All right, so we're going to have class again tomorrow. Reach out if you have questions, okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'm so glad you can make it. Have a beautiful evening.
Thank you, you too.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. All righty, so now for my YouTube friends. All righty, so do you have any questions? Now I can look at the messages and see what everybody's been putting in the chat. If there's any questions, I'll address any questions. Yoga is a learning process. Somebody said happy birthday in part. No one showed me how to balloon. Okay, well somebody, today my birthday, oh my goodness. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to everybody who's having a birthday. That is what is in the chat. You're talking about whose birthday it is. So happy birthday wishes. Yes, I'm reading your comments. I think it says Tobias. I'm trying my best to read this person's name. Yes, I believe that says Tobias. So yes, I'm reading the comments, Tobias. Happy birthday. And if you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I can address them as I always do. Alrighty, so again, my name is Candace. The yoga platform is called Gentle Yoga for Everyone. If this was helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share so you can get the notification. Somebody says, I have a question. All right, what is the question? How often? Okay, great question. Today's like a bonus class because I don't generally teach on Wednesdays. So I teach Tuesdays, Thursdays, 4:30, Saturday, 9:30 a.m., Sunday, 11:30 a.m. All right, so those are Eastern Standard Times. All righty, and what I'll do, is I'll join the community too. On this yoga platform, YouTube, there's the community link on my page, and I have information about when the classes are as well. So you'll know to tune into YouTube, and you guys can follow along with the class and participate. Okay, so I do have the students who pay for the Zoom practice. It's a little more personalized. I get to engage and speak and see what they're doing and kind of guide them in their alignment and things like that. Okay, alrighty. So at this time, I'm going to say thank you for joining the class. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.